Good morning, everybody. So I'm getting ready to make some breakfast, and then I'm going to be taking some of my lovely fresh garlic that I harvested from my garden and fermenting it. So I thought I'd bring you all along and show you how I do it and talk about some of our health routines here and what we do to stay healthy and be prepared. So how has everybody's 4th of July been? We had a pretty chill weekend. It was nice. Look at my my tank top. Barn in the USA. You know, I had to get my cows in there. I love my cows. So our nephew's wife, Cassie, she made this tank top and I freaking love it. I also have a cow cell phone case, which is pretty awesome. And I'll show you. She also made me this. I love it. And then I also got this made. Prosperous Hills Farm. Yeah, my cows go everywhere with me. So I am making some breakfast here. I got done with my CrossFit workout this morning, so I gotta get my protein in. Got some almond pancake. I add an egg, a little bit of olive oil, and cinnamon powder because cinnamon is a good antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. And then I'm gonna have 2 eggs topped on top with some raw honey and pure maple syrup. And then we will get into fermenting some of this garlic here. Yeah, I've got my raw local organic honey. I'm gonna finish this one up. So I just started using my iron skillet again. And I'm telling you, like, as soon as I put it on the stove, I have to put my rag over the handle before it's even hot because I kept wanting to grab it while it's hot and forgetting the whole thing's gonna be hot. And I done burned my hand like 3 times, so I just do that now to save myself. We also have 2 other iron skillets I'm gonna try to restore, and we just got a Dutch oven, so I'm really excited to use that. And they last forever. I just have to season them. Doesn't this look amazing? Yeah, best breakfast ever. Along with my cup of goat's milk and my Batman Legos cup. You gotta start the day out right. Good nutrition, protein. You can't go wrong with some eggs off the farm, right? Alright guys, so I have already started doing just a little bit of the garlic. I've got a long ways to go. This is a little time consuming, but the benefits of fermenting garlic and just having garlic into your diet is so medicinal and beneficiary to you and your family. So I've got my garlic here, and I'm not cutting any of this because I don't want to cut into the actual pieces that I can. And some of these are kind of big, and my husband and my kid, whenever, because we will eat our fermented garlic a piece every day, and they're always like, you need to cut them in half, they're too big. It's better for you, just suck it up and do it anyways. But they always fish through the jar to get the small pieces that they can. But some of these are kind of tiny, which I'm sure those are the ones that they're gonna go for. I've got some that are smaller than others, and then like this one is really big and beautiful. This was my first year growing garlic, and I was so excited. It was the easiest thing for me to grow too. So anybody that's wanting to grow garlic, all you gotta do is get your chunks of garlic and then take the pieces out. So it would be more like this, but you leave all the shell on and you just plant them. I planted mine like the end of October, no, beginning of November, and then I just covered it with straw, you know, when it started to get super cold, and I just pulled them a month ago, and then I hung them to dry in the garage, and then me and my son went out and we cut the hairs off the end, and then we left the stem long. So they'll last a good about 9 months, which is awesome. So I'll show you, but here's what I have left from last time. So we filled this jar with garlic to about here, and then covered it with some raw organic honey, local, and then flipped the jar upside down for a while, and then I had to burp it every day until you can tell there's not as much pressure being built up in there. And don't make the mistake of forgetting to burp it, because I did. I forgot like a couple days, and it just hit me like, oh my gosh, my garlic's in the cabinet. I haven't checked it. This lid, not this one, I had to replace the lid. It had so much pressure built up in it that the lid was bulging up, and when I went to unscrew it, it like shot up and hit the ceiling, and my husband came running in like, what the heck just happened? And I was like, well, this jar could have exploded in the cabinet, but thankfully God reminded me, hey, you got something in there important you need to check out. So my honey it's this light, but it will get dark. And we've had this jar close to a year. We'll eat a piece every day along with the elderberry syrup that I make. We'll take like a shot of that every day also. Sometimes we'll skip a day here and there, but especially if we feel something coming on, you can do 2 to 3 cloves of this a day and like 2 shots of elderberry syrup, and it'll kick it right out of your system, I swear. You don't have to keep it in the fridge, but my son put it in the fridge for some reason, and I've just kept it in there since then just because. So yeah, me and my son, we used to get strep throat a lot, and mainly me. I would get strep throat 3 or 4 times a year. So since we've started the fermented garlic, mainly the fermented garlic, and just living a cleaner lifestyle, I haven't had any sore throats or anything. I did, however, like a couple weeks ago, I have not been sticking to the garlic and the elderberry syrup every day like we normally have been, because we've just been so super busy trying to get everything done, and our nights have been a little later than normal, and I just forgot. I could feel my throat getting a little sore, so I doubled my dose on the garlic and the elderberry syrup every day, and 2 days it was all gone. And I'm telling you, it's the best thing you can have into your daily routine instead of, you know, taking your vitamins and stuff. We just try to supplement natural medicinal things that we grow to replace that, because I think it coming from the actual full natural source is always better. Not saying that vitamins and stuff are bad, they're not at all, but this is just our routine and what we choose to do. And then oranges, get your vitamin C in, of course, and we're out in the sun all the time, so we're getting plenty of vitamin D. It's just, natural is always better, I say. When we work in the garden, I mean, I go barefoot all the time, and so does my kid. We're barefoot. The earth is so healing. I mean, God made all of these things and gave us all this stuff that is growing for us to use to benefit our bodies and our life. So why not learn what you can about what you have growing or what you can grow and use it to your benefit? We do not have health insurance. That is just a personal choice of ours. I believe God always takes care of us, and we claim that we are healthy and mighty and strong in Jesus' name every day, and we just listen to our bodies and take and do what we know our bodies need, and we're always fine, and we're so blessed. So I just take the time to do these home remedies and make them and learn what I can to take care of our family, and we're doing pretty awesome. Thank you, Jesus. So I did get some of these done already. I've got a knife here, and I'm just using it to kind of crush these a little bit. You're not actually crushing the cloves, but it helps to get the outer shell off, so you're not, that was a big one, so you're not tearing up under your fingernails, and it makes it a lot quicker to just crush them a little bit. You'll hear it when you do that, when you've got the knife on there. It just kind of pops a little bit, and then that outer shell just comes right off. Super easy. The first time I did this, I did not do that because I didn't know. And under my fingernails, it was like starting to cut a little bit. It was kind of miserable. It took me forever. This is a lot more quicker. And these bigger pieces are a bit harder to get it off. The elderberry syrup we also mix with raw, organic, local honey. This is what I've been getting so far from the elderberry company. This is not sponsored either. This is just what I use. And this also has ginger root, cinnamon, and cloves in it also. So everything's in the bag. I boil it, and then I just take it off the stove so it can cool off some. The directions are all in here. And then I just mix it with honey, a cup of honey, and then keep it in the fridge. So it's pretty simple. But I have my own elderberry bushes I'm getting ready to plant, and we will have our own elderberries before long. So I got the shoots, and I just put them in cups of water, and they've been in the house for, I guess, since March. And the roots have come out, and they are ready to go in the ground, which I gotta get fence to put up around so my goats don't get into it, because my goats like to get out. And I also ordered my own elderberries so I can make my own like this and put my own stuff in it. Just keep things stocked up. It's nice to have a stock of stuff ready and able to be used when you need it. I like to stay stocked up on stuff, especially in the days that we are living in right now. you just don't know when something is going to be available again and how you're going to get it, or the prices on some stuff is going up because of the lack of availability. So it's just good to be prepared. And I'm keeping all of the pieces, like the shells and stuff from the garlic, and I'll give it to the pigs because garlic is really good for animals. And I give my dogs garlic. I use like the garlic powder on their food, especially right now with fleas and ticks out. It is a natural flea and tick repellent for your dogs. And it's also really great if you have animals, like we have a dog that has allergies. It's really good to give them for allergies. And growing up, my pappy always told me that he would take whole pieces of garlic and just shove it down the horse's throats if they had any kind of cough or something, and it'll kick it right out of them. Which, with this heat and stuff, sometimes the goats will get a bit of a cough. So it's good to give the goats a piece or two of garlic, or you could do like the minced garlic or garlic powder on their food. Which I also use diatomaceous earth for them, just as a immune booster. Keep their bodies working and going like they need to so they don't catch nothing. Honey and garlic is great for lowering blood pressure, heart disease, it's cholesterol, it's antibacterial, antiviral. It helps with your digestion health. It's an immune booster, antioxidant, helps inflammation, and then of course the cold and flu season it's great to keep in. I had to write some of that down so I didn't forget, because sometimes I hit a stump when I'm recording and I forget what I want to say and the words just aren't there. And it's really not strong. You should let it sit a couple of months, 3 to 4. And it pretty much lasts forever. Doing these natural remedies every day, just cleaning up your diet, getting rid of processed foods, things that have a lot of preservatives in them. You know, we try to be as clean as possible, and that also includes like our cleaning products. I make our own cleaning wipes, laundry detergent, and then I have a Nubian dairy goat, and we drink her milk, and I use it to make our own soap and body butter, bath bombs, lip balm. Yeah. I feel like I'm always missing something. So, it is just really important that whatever you are using in your house or using on your body, that it's not full of the perfumes and other chemicals and parabens. It all seeps into your body and gets into your system, and your body's not made to process those things. So of course it's gonna cause damage on your system, and if you keep on before long, there could be issues. So even the air fresheners, those plug-ins and stuff, those aren't good to be breathing in. They really aren't. And I did a little video on living a cleaner, healthier life and saving money. And that link is down in the description if you'd like to check that video out on some of the things I make. And I think I give the recipes in them also and show you a few things. So just think about what you use every day and how maybe you could switch it out for something that's a lot better and organic and natural. So I'll also put the link to my Etsy shop down in the description if you'd like to check out my homemade all natural goat's milk products. I use our own home rendered pork lard in the soap from the hogs that we raise and butcher ourselves here on the farm. And I've got some pretty amazing testimonies from friends and family and customers on my Facebook page and on the Etsy for reviews on how the soap and the body butter has really helped them and healed their skin and stuff. Like it's helped with wrinkles and sunspots, age spots, eczema. It's just very soothing and healing. Goat milk is amazing, and I'll do a video talking more about goat milk and show you some of my process of milking and whatnot in another video, so stay tuned for that. But I've made a little progress. I still have a long ways to go. My kid's outside helping his dad. They're working on he's got this old Jimmy SUV, and it was sitting in our field for a bit because the door fell off of it. And my husband, he goes hard with his vehicles. I mean, we were blessed with that, and it did us good for a while. But it's set up in the field, and they are kind of turning it into like a buggy. They took the rest of the doors off. They put these bars up, and they're modifying all kinds of stuff, and it's kind of hilarious. I'll have to let little man give you a tour of it sometime, and he can tell you some of the stuff he's done. That kid lives in the garage. But if he wasn't out there with his dad, he'd probably be in here helping me with the garlic. He's always my sidekick. But he's the spitting image of his daddy. My grandma calls him Little Jamie. It's so cute. I love it. Having a child really makes you analyze and think about how you're living your life, what you can do to improve it, to help benefit your child in the long run, to give them the best advantage health-wise, physically, mentally, and spiritually, to just help them grow and blossom and have every opportunity possible to achieve their dreams and goals. And living the healthiest and cleanest life, I know, is going to benefit and help him to grow and achieve everything. And we also work hard. Like, we're growing and raising our own food, and we make all this stuff, and it really teaches him what goes into life, responsibility, and just learning so much and being able to use what you have to your advantage in every way possible. So he likes it, he enjoys it. We all work together and we have fun. We love it. We're so blessed. And I did a barn tour on my last video, and it's been a lot of work. We've done a lot. Like, half of the barn, my husband, he kind of had to rebuild, and I love it. It was a little difficult just maneuvering and getting the flow of how everything will work right for us, but we got it down. So I also wanted to mention that I'm going to be doing a lot of fermenting also, which fermenting will intensify the medicinal properties, nutrients, and vitamins of whatever you have in there. So I definitely am going to be doing that with peppers and onions and cabbage, if I can get a hold of some cabbage, because my cabbage, it just hasn't done very well. And I know I need to get covers for them, which I just learned about, so I'm going to be doing that next time. And I'm ordering some seeds of cabbage that I can grow in the fall. So hopefully that will work out well and I'll have some cabbage. But also you can ferment so many things. And then like with our zucchini, I want to make some salsa and relish, which I got a recipe for that from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. And then I am going to be making some more cucumber, onion, and pepper salad, which I made that last week and it is so good, and it's just a good healthy snack to have. So if you'd like to see that and check that out, I got that recipe from the collaboration I did where I made my squash pie, and I did it with Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. So the link to that is going to be down in the description also. And of course my video is up on my channel, so you can check that out. And the link to Mama Z's Texas Kitchen collaboration is in the description of that video. So you can go check out her channel and everybody else's channel where they have really good, yummy summer snacks. And you'd be surprised at how amazing squash pie is. So check it out. I hope this video here has helped you maybe rethink some things maybe you would want to do or learn or incorporate into your daily life and health routine. If you have any helpful hints or tips of things that you do or that you love and know work for you, I'd love to hear about it. And I hope everybody's had an amazing 4th of July. God bless America. And all we can really do right now, I think, is pray and stand up where we need to be a light and a blessing to others. And hopefully we'll see some positive changes coming. Until next time, guys, subscribe to my channel. Hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit the bell so you don't miss any more videos that are coming that I upload. And I will see you next time. God bless, guys. Oh my gosh, I have to show you something that my husband brought home, and it is amazing. And I have to make my own with my own green beans very soon. These dilly beans right here are the freaking bomb. I could so eat this entire jar in one setting. They're amazing. If anybody has made these themselves and has a recipe they'd love to share, I would love to have it and try it. So, let me know what you think and if you have anything about this.
So blue, me piercing through. I can't forget.